shall start again.
Good day, class. My name is David Adetayo, your PVS teacher. Today, I will be taking you more on weed. Like in our last lesson, we discussed about weed and importance of weed. But today, we'll be learning about characteristics of weed. What are the characteristics of weed? One, we have they produce a lot of seed. Most of the weed we have in our environment today, we notice that they have a lot of seed to the extent that anytime you uproot them, in a very short time, they will continue to grow. Then secondly, we equally have they produce asexually and sexually, that is, they produce whether without seed or with seed. And like you all know that we have two types of propagation, which is sexual propagation and asexual propagation. Thirdly, we equally have they survive on any type of soil. Weed, they don't have a particular type of soil. They can survive in both loamy, sandy, and clay soil. And lastly, we equally have they have efficient means of seed. That is, they have efficient means of seed dispersal. That is, they can easily grow. They can easily grow at a particular time. I hope you all understand this. Now, let us go into the practical aspect of weed. You know, like I have promised you that I am going to take you out so that I will show you some common weed around us and their botanical name. Now, I have with me here what I call carpet grass. We all know what carpet grass is. In our house, in our farm, we used to see what we call carpet grass. And the botanical name for carpet grass is called Anatomos compressus. Anatomos compressus. That is the botanical name for carpet grass. Then, secondly, we equally have what we call stubborn weed. Stubborn weed. We used to see this all around our compound, our farm, and in so many places. And the botanical name for stubborn weed is called Cedar acuta. Then we equally have what we call triders. We equally have what we call triders, and the botanical name, we equally have what we call triders. This is triders. This weed is very common to the extent that goats normally feed on them. Your white rat, that is your American rat, which is called white rat, not the local rat, they normally feed on this. Rabbit equally normally feed on this. So this is called triders procumbens. Triders procumbens. Then we equally have what we call water leaf. Water leaf is a very common type of weed. You know, in our last lesson I discussed that weed are some of this weed they are being used as food. Some weed are equally used for income, like this weed now. Most of us, we can harvest it. Like in my compound, I have a lot of them. I can equally take permission from my landlady, harvest some and eat, or take them to the market and sell. So this water leaf is very common, and the botanical name for water leaf is Tanicum. The botanical name for this is called Tanicum triangulare. Then we equally have what we call white spinach. White spinach. This is just like the amaranthus, the alico that we normally buy in the market. Some people normally eat this, but this is not eatable because of the thorn in them. There are difference between this and the other alico that we normally buy to cook in our house. Then the botanical name for this is Amaranthus spinosus. Amaranthus spinosus. Then we equally have what we call set weed. And this is equally common. Some goats, some cattle normally feed on it, and the botanical name for this is called Sandros rotenus. Sandros rotenus. And lastly, we have what we call guinea grass. Guinea grass, which the botanical name is Penicor maximum. Penicor maximum. I hope you have all seen all this, and I would like to drop an assignment on this e-learning platform. I want you to bring at least 5 common weed in your environment. Write the common name. Then when we get to class on Monday, we will give them the botanical name. Thank you.